What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, we have a good one for you between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and our home team. On the Tampa Bay side of the field, head coach Todd Bowles. They've been playing some of their best football, winning 8 of their last 10 games. And opposing them on the home sideline, that is the head coach of the Dragons. His guys with a crowd at their backs, and things only going to get louder once this game begins. Happy you could join us for this one. I'm Kate Scott with Brock Heward, and rookie Ryan Fitzgerald just about set. And we're underway in St. Louis. Escapes the defender. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. So here come the Buccaneers, ready for their opening drive. And at the helm, coming off a career-best performance in Year 7 here in the NFL, the #1 overall pick back in 2018 out of Oklahoma, Baker Mayfield.
There's just certain quarterbacks, the way they run on the field. You just say their name and just some adjectives, attributes pop up right away. For Baker Mayfield, scrappy, tough, a will to win. I'm not surprised at all to see himself back in the starting role. Not surprised at all to see him flourish. The dude is mentally tough, he's mentally strong, and he typically makes the most of his opportunities.
Well, this late in the year, Brock, just about every team in the league, as we all know, is battling some injury woes, and these guys are no exception.
It's an unfortunate byproduct of any sport, but especially the trauma involved in this sport. You're going to lose guys over the course of the season, and the later in the season you're dealing with injuries, the more the depth of your roster is so tested. And now it's time for those lesser-known names to make their name.
Mayfield on 1st and 10. That's caught. It's Godwin again. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Baker throwing again. Has him on the quick hitter. And before he can reach the first, he's stopped. But this is close. Ball up to the 45-yard line.
There's no question, Kate, the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Mayfield keeps it himself. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
Kate, is there a simpler play in football that's come to life more than the QB sneak? We see all different varieties now, but it has become so darn effective. And when you got a tough QB that wants to put it on his shoulders, he's silent for it.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. We'll look at his numbers on the ground from last week here. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Motioning one of the tight ends. Shuffle pass complete. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Drive has gone 8 plays now as they face 3rd and 3. Baker now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And the defense was ready. They got him at the line. Bucks getting set up to punt now on 4th down. On comes Riley Dixon. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. And that's going to pin them as deep as it can go. They're going to be set up inside their own 5-yard line. So here comes their offense for its opening drive. And they're brought out by the rookie who was the talk of the NFL draft, Brock. First-round hype, but didn't go until the 5th round. It's Shedeur Sanders.
As you're running onto the field with this kind of field position as a quarterback, you're reminding yourself and your huddle, hey, let's be disciplined. Got to be on the details here. Got to take care of the football. Also encourage them and let them know that script you've been working on all week, well, there's a lot of field and there's a lot of plays ahead of them to go put a score on the board.
Here's Judkins on second down. And he's not going to escape. They could not get the push they needed. That's going to be a safety. So they give away the lead on the safety, and now they're going to have to give away the football with a free kick. Taken at the 2. And he'll get it up to the 27. The Buccaneers and Baker Mayfield ready for this next possession. And we're getting a look at the leaders in passing touchdowns this season here, where you will find his name among the top 5 right now in the NFL. Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
180.
Drive starts with a carry by White. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Mayfield now from the gun. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. 1st and 10 now from the 46. Baker now. On the screen, this is White. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Bucs have the first. Godwin, the man in motion left. First down, here's Baker. Completed over the middle. Quick rally to the catch by the defense, stopping the gain at the 33. They get an even 10 on that play. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Throwing again, it's Mayfield. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. So still 10 to go on second from the 33-yard line. And send him over right. Sticking in the air, here's Mayfield. Hits his running back. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. They gain 11 on that play. And the Bucs have the first.
Just gotta love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the first down.
King.
1st and 10, it's a gift to White. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Gotta be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
From the gun, Mayfield. He's got Emeka Egbuka. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
13 yards on the play.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Dragons are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
1st and 10. At their own 8-yard line.
Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
And St. Louis. First down.
From the pistol, here's Judkins. A lot of space ahead. Quinshon Judkins makes the 15, and that is a touchdown. The Dragons parlay the interception into points.
You saw me chuckling. You know I love celebrating our run, but you know what I really love? I really love watching those linemen. And they just get to celebrate. They love an explosive play like that. Doesn't mean a long extended drive, just a whole bunch of celebration.
This is Ryan Fitzgerald on to try the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Dragons jump in front now by 5.
Second, 7. Buccaneers 2. Ryan Fitzgerald set to kick off.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Johnson now on the return. Jukes away from one. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. Todd Bowles sending his Bucs out for another drive. Their last series sure was looking like points up until that interception, Brock. Hopefully they can move the ball similarly well as they take over here. 1st and 10 from the 32. Starting on the ground, here's White. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Mayfield thrown out of the pistol. Hits him on the out route. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Complete to Cade Otton. A gain of 15. And a Buccaneer first down.
Here's Mayfield. Finds him over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. 2nd and 3 now.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 38-yard line.
Throwing Baker. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up 1st and goal.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Buccaneers have a single-point lead in the 1st. It's a Rachaad White touchdown. So, Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
On is Chase McLaughlin for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers take a slim 2-point lead.
Dragons 7.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Trevor Etienne to return this. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Dragons back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And he has run roughshod over them in this opening half. Pretty sure this is the exact kind of start that he was hoping to have here. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
To the air on 1st down. Sanders. Renfro on the catch. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Got it. Ready?
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Come on. Ready?
Running the draw here with Judkins. That's no way to treat your reigning conference player of the week as they dump him for a loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Downfield, and he's got McMillan. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. 1st down from the 41.
That's good for a St. Louis first down.
Shotgun handoff here for Judkins. That's no way to treat your reigning conference player of the week as they dump him for a loss. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock it behind the sticks. Job well done there. Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Now 1 second before they call delay a game, a timeout comes in. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. So the Bucs go to the dime set ahead of this 3rd down.
Here we go. Set.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Into the hands of Leggett. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And they're going to have a 1st down now.
First down.
Ready.
1st and 10.
Here's Sanders now. Hauled in left side. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. And now we'll get a pause here. Trainer's headed out to take a look at an injured player. Let's hope it isn't anything that's going to keep him from finishing this season strong. 1st and goal, Judkins. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. When it comes into play, 1st and goal situations too, because a run like that now, well, it leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Escapes the pocket. Pressure gets to him, and he goes down. That's a sack. We do have a marker down. But where it's down on the field, partner, that sure looks like it's in the neighborhood of holding. So the flag is declined, and now, Brock, you got to figure out what they want to do on 4th and goal. Ryan Fitzgerald lining up for the field goal. It's on the right hash for this 39-yarder. Fitzgerald sends this through, and they've taken back the lead. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. We've got a close one here. We'll return with more NFL action right after this.
Fitzgerald set to kick off.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. His return starts at the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Todd Bowles sending his Bucs out for another drive. And they sure looks clean throwing that football the last drive, didn't they? That's something we've seen from them early in games throughout this season, Brock.
Sure has been part of their game plan. Get that passing game going early, pick up some mo, while both teams get established. Most weeks, well, we've seen it pay some pretty good dividends for them, too.
They run the counter with White. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also pulls the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter. Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options, well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
3rd and short, Mayfield. That's complete, Shepard. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Out of the gun, White. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
He dodged the tackle. And a decent run gets him out 4. It's going to be third down.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
Mayfield from the gun, third down. This gets the first and more. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
One of the tight ends motioning left. Up the gut they go with Williams. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. We put a receiver in motion left. Baker now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down. We've set it downs from 37.
And the Buccaneer first down.
What's that? 180!
From the gun, a run for White. And he finds a little room there before being hauled down, gain of 3.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Mayfield now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And this one does not go far.
This defense didn't give up contain there, Kate. That was an instance where the more exciting plays were taken away downfield. And even looking to the tight end wasn't going to net them much.
Out left, and Otten makes the grab. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. Mayfield to throw. Catch made over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
2nd and 6 at the 21-yard line.
Baker throwing again. Throwing the out route complete. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. 3rd and just 2 to go.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Hits his running back. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
Straight ahead with Williams. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
From the gun, Mayfield. Looking for an open man. And that is a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers take a second-quarter lead. McLaughlin attack on the extra. Point. extra point sent right down the middle. And the Buccaneers push their lead to 6.
16. Dragons 10.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. On the return, this is ETN. Finds some space, he's past the 30. Are they gonna run it down? And he has it down inside the red zone before going out. Wow, a little inside the 20.
You know, Kate, it's fun talking to these elite kick returners over the years and how much they visualize. As they're sitting back there waiting for the kickoff return, they're visualizing, well, a house call. And there was some serious explosiveness from him on that one. He may not have gotten all the way to the house, but he's setting his offense up in the red zone, which is pretty darn good.
On the give, here's Judkins. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, it came at the perfect time.
And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
As any quarterback will tell you over the course of their career, it's not easy to deliver an accurate throw as you're about to get smacked.
On the jump.
Extra man in the secondary for the Bucs on 3rd down.
Let's go.
3rd and long, they're gonna throw. And in he goes for the touchdown. The Dragons tie and can take the lead here in the 2nd. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And they'll take the lead.
17. Buccaneers 16.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. The Buccaneers and Baker Mayfield ready for this next possession. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he'll get it up to the 44.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Running on 2nd with White. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
Hey, I know 3rd and 1 feels like an automatic running down, but after seeing that last play yield you nothing, this offense and that coordinator's got to see the doubt. This defense playing some mind games with him.
And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the 1st down.
Everybody understood the assignment right there. For one guy, the quarterback, get the snap and make the marker. For the other 10, drive like mad, push like crazy, and create that space for the 1st.
This is hauled in by Ahn on the right side. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Running for the marker on 2nd. Good defensive effort here. Drives them back across midfield onto their own side.
When you get that jet sweep to the outside, you have to. You have to get vertical. There is just too much team speed in today's NFL if you don't go north and south.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. And bring the tight end left. 3rd down, here's Mayfield. It's a big strike downfield to Agbuka. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers take a second quarter lead. McLaughlin's extra point is up and good. And the Buccaneers push their lead to 6.
Dragons 17.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Jimmy Horn here on the return. This makes it up to the 25. The Dragons and quarterback Shedeur Sanders ready to get back to work. And it's been such an incredible season for him. As we play our final month of football, he's leading the NFL in passing yards. Offense to the line. Here we go.
Here we go.
To throw now is Sanders. Brought in right side by McMillan. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. They've got first down here from the 36. Working out of the gun, Sanders. Complete out to the right side. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the gun, Judkins. And he will not get the first, but oh, this is close. Looks like they're going to have about a yard at most to gain after he picked up 3. Third down. Well, Brock, a lot of scoring so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More from St. Louis just ahead. Third down, 1 yard to go. Another one for Judkins. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there. He's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's 2nd down.
Even from the booth, Kate, I could hear it. I could hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise, you deliver, and that's exactly what they did. Wasted no time in getting that sack.
Completed over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. The Buccaneers go to the nickel. 3rd down. Here he goes. 3rd and long. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect, and now they're stuck facing 4th down. The Dragons getting their punter out there. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. Fair catch called for and brought in at the 11.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10.
What's up? What's up?
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Catch made left side by Ibuka. And they're able to drag him down as he reaches the 15-yard line. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. 2nd down now. They need 7.
At the 15-yard line.
180!
Here's Baker. Finds him over the middle. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that 1st down play. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. All set now, 1st and 10. Here's Baker to throw. Got his target, it's Otten. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. That timeout taken by the Buccaneers, and that's their final one.
At the 31-yard line.
Mayfield to throw again. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the 1st down. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. We have a one-score game here at the break. Now it's time for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Scott Hansen, take it away.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Final 3 weeks of the regular season. The regular season witching hour, when playoff teams become also-rans and also-rans become playoff teams. Let's dive in. Our trip through the NFL starts now. In the Windy City, the Bears at home to take on their NFC North rivals, the Packers. And this is not exactly a thing of beauty, but it'll do the job. Well done here, it's a touchdown. We go from there to this, the NFC title game rematch from a year ago. Eagles and Commanders, this one in D.C. And it's the 2,000-yard rusher from a year ago, Saquon Barkley. He gets past the first wave of the defense, and the race is on. One more to show you, and it's out in Seattle, the Seahawks hosting the LA Rams. And it's Matthew Stafford to his new weapon for 2025, Davante Adams. A 17-yard touchdown pass. The Rams win their second straight as they get the victory here. With that, time for a look at the playoff picture. Things starting to come into focus in the NFC here in Week 16. Meanwhile, in our game, both teams have been able to move the ball effectively. It might be a question of which defense can make a stand in the second half. As we get you back out to Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
All right, they're out in sets. Here we go. And 10.
Go!
Here's Judkins to begin the drive. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one at the 41. Well, this certainly has been a memorable contest for him. His coaches, man, they're going to take this kind of output every single game.
This goes a little beyond the expectations they have for him, maybe even for himself. What impresses me so much, Kate, the guy just doesn't tire, getting stronger, literally, as this game's going on.
Taylor going downfield, it's caught. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for a new set of downs.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On first down, here's Sanders. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down to the 28. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 28.
They go play action for Sanders. Complete out to the right. And he won't have any room after that quick pass. Well covered by the defense. That play loses yards. Well, we see the medical staff headed out there now. We're going to get a timeout as they handle an injured player. Not what you want to see so close to the end of the season.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Well, this late in the year, Brock, just about every team in the league, as we all know, is battling some injury woes, and these guys are no exception.
It's an unfortunate byproduct of any sport, but especially the trauma involved in this sport. You're going to lose guys over the course of this.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it.
Deputy 18, 5, Cougar 19. Ready.
He's back to throw. That's completed right side. And he won't make the marker. They rally to him in time. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Result of the play is a turnover on
Bucks to the line. 1st and 10. The give now to White. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and
Baker
7.
now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Bucks have the first.
To Sterling Shepard. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
One of the tight ends in motion left.
180. What's up?
He shovels this one forward. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
I can't tell you how nice it is to have a big, trustworthy tight end in the passing game. Such great size to have, and he forces those defenses to find a way to try to match up when they can't.
And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. Well, you know this better. Most Brock screens normally leave some rushers to come free, but still it's not often you get roughing the passer on one.
No, it isn't, but I think of Tom Brady. To me, not only the greatest QB sneaker in the game, but he was one of the great screen masters, too. He understood how to sell a screen, draw those defenders to him, and like the QB did right there, sometimes they'll even tee off and you get the penalty.
Up 2nd and 11 at the 38-yard line.
Mayfield now from the gun. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down.
Complete to Emeka Abuka.
Up the middle, here goes White. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. 2nd and 10. Need something positive here.
On the play. 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Again, this is White. Running in the red zone. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
It is just so hard, Kate, to get these chunk, explosive runs. But what it does now is it especially sets the table in prime scoring position.
Out left and Otten makes the grab. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers push their lead further to start the half.
The Bucks will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Play action. Here's Mayfield. Complete at the 2. And he's into the end zone for 2. That sets him up with a 14-point lead. All right, Brock, they win empty. We all expected a pass was coming, and they do indeed go to the air and connect on that strike for 2.
Yeah, once you empty that backfield, it does certainly, Kate, alert that defense to pass. And then it comes down to disguise. It comes down to timing, especially on a 2-point with everything condensed. Well done by that offense to go get 2.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
And a St. Louis first down.
To the air on first down. Sanders. Throw left side. Taylor has it. And they had somebody there for that quick stop, but a nice completion gets him across midfield.
That's another
A big completion for the rookie out of Colorado. It gets his guys a first.
First and 10 at the
I may love
49-yard
watching a
line.
great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Okay,
Ball
break.
just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10.
Here we go. Set. Viking 18. And up.
Judkins up the middle. A lot of traffic up the middle there, and his bounce outside naps him 7. And this is now a 100-yard game for him after that last carry. Man, what a strong day he's had running it for this offense.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
On the jump.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Get up. Cowboy 80. Ready.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. Complete over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
Ready up.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Toss play here, Judkins. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, second down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Well, that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be third down. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Louis, first down. First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Bronco 80.
Working inside the red zone. Forced out to his right. He smartly won't risk anything here. Just chucks this away.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. But he's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
And he's tackled for a short gain.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Ready up.
Sanders now on third down. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone.
You knew it before this drive started, the field goal was not going to be good enough, but that meant the coverage also knew how to play it, how to concentrate, how to focus, and those defenders, they influenced that throw, and even more so, took it away.
First down, looking to throw. Mayfield. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. We'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion. On 2nd and 10, Mayfield again. Right side, hauled in by Godwin. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. So 20 yards on that play. And the Bucs have the first. Baker now off the play fake. That's caught. It's Godwin again. This one is stopped after about a 5-yard pickup. The tackle made it to 45. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 46.
Once more, it's Mayfield. Caught by Godwin on the slant. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. That one gains 7. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
10 at the 47-yard line.
Play fake, it's Mayfield. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Second down now, 7 to go.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 43-yard line.
White trying this straight ahead. And 2 yards all he can get. It's third down.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
From the gun, Mayfield. And drop this down, White. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards. Now, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more of a kitty cat effort there.
And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3, so chipping away a few here ahead of this third down.
Brings up 3rd and 10.
180!
Throw here, third down. That's Godwin with yet another one. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
Complete to Chris Godwin. A gain of 18 on the play.
Out of the pistol, here's White. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss, we've got 2nd and 11.
Extorted on the tackle. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up...
We're through 3 on this holiday weekend. The Buccaneers have that football partner, and more importantly, they've got a good lead. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Now here's Mayfield. Throwing the out route complete. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
Complete to Emeka Mabuka. That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 3.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. This one's caught. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on 3rd down. And they've got themselves a 1st and goal.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. It sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
And he won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second. But it closed just in time to keep him out. So it's going to be 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. Catch me left side by Amuka. And that is a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers make it a 3-score game in the 4th. McLaughlin tacks on the extra point. And the Buccaneers stretch their lead to 21.
Dragons 17.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying.
Buccaneers.
Baker with the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Dragons returning their offense and this running back to the field. And his production is carried over into this second half. He keeps on running well, even with the workload they've placed upon him.
On the jump.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Ready? Ready.
Running the draw here with Judkins. And his stride's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Back at the 22.
And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock him backwards.
Cut out left. And they take him down at the 24-yard line. third down. Bucks into the dime set defensively. They'll throw, third and long. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. That's Antoine Winfield Jr. And the Buccaneers take over as he records his 10th career INT. First down from the 42. They fake the handoff. Now it's Mayfield. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
180!
Mayfield now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
That's another Buccaneers 1st down.
It's White on the give. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 18-yard line.
Here's White again. Fights his way through a tackle. And he finds just enough daylight for a 5-yard gain. It's 3rd down.
The tackle made at the 12-yard line. That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Baker now from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
Buccaneers 1st down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Baker now. That one connects. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Complete to Chris Godwin.
Another chance at 6. It's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
White's going to try to smash his way in. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Buccaneers keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. It's a Rachaad White touchdown. McLaughlin's extra point is up and good. And the Buccaneers grow their lead yet again.
Dragons 17.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flight. On the return, this is ETN. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. This offense making its way back out now. And scoring hasn't been the issue for him, Brock, but it has been impossible to hold pace with the offense on the other side of this football field.
And we know they can't get this all back in one play, but they better do it with a sense of urgency. That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. Don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're ruling him out. So as expected, seeing their reactions to the call, the Dragons throw the challenge flag. Now we're going to see how much of a sideline maven he is, Brock. This one very close, whether he got the feet down or not.
And I'm so impressed by all these mavens because you've got to make that transition from college where 1 foot, you're good.
Yep.
But not at this level. You've got to be a ballerina. You got to get those toes both in, and the replay booth will be the judge of it.
On the ready. Let's go. Let's go.
Shotgun hands-off here for Judkins. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
Throw left side. Taylor has it. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line.
12 yards. And a St. Louis 1st down.
They go play action for Sanders. Buying some time right. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Short pass brought in. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out.
It's not just imperative that a